Kanchi. How do I see what their what the quirks actually mean? Oh, there we go. Is not allowed to gamble while in the town. Plutomania.
Yeah.
Manic for money. So like, what does that mean? Like she'll like steal all the money and junk?
Probably. Or she might.
Sword minus, or Sog minus 5% HP. Fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. Only 5%, that's okay.
Guilty conscience. Buries the crushing guilt of deeds real and imagine. Gambler in town will only gamble. So I have a guy who can't gamble and a guy who just will not stop it.
You can get that. You can get both those on the same character. That's the thing.
God-fearing in town will only pray for stress relief.
Yep. So if you have anyone who goes insane, you have to send them to the bar, to the tavern, or into the church. But you don't have either of those yet because you need to do missions.
So am I going to the darkest dungeon, or am I going to like the scout thing?
If you could go to the darkest dungeon, but if you do that, you die because your characters are 0. You can go there any time of the week, but I'm not even going to touch that until I know I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to scout then, right?
It's yes. And sometimes if your character gets too high level, they won't do lower level missions anymore.
In blood.
Okay,
and that's a normal thing.
What should I probably get?
What length is the mission? Long, medium, or short?
I think I said short.
It should tell you at the top of the bar.
Yeah.
So like 8 food, a stack of the one that looks like food, like a stack of torches, probably 2 or 3 shovels, at least a key or 2, holy water, bandages. I don't think you'll need much else than that. Because it's the ruins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how will I even use half of this stuff?
So you see, sometimes you'll find like little items like chests and stuff that you can open them normally, or you could use one of those items on it, and it will make them better. You'll get better rewards out of it. I need to get to your stream. I'm still not on it. What was your YouTube channel called again?
Reward for a task well performed.
Oh, you changed it?
Be gone, fiend.
I don't know which one is yours.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
I assume it's the one. Nope, that doesn't look like yours.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
There it
So
is.
I can like view the items in a chest and like see what they actually are or do? Or is that only
Yes,
out there?
it's the same thing. It's L2. Oh, well, okay, so I'm looking at you right now. So those are things you use to upgrade and stuff in the town. So pick them both up.
Oh yeah.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Oh, here's a shovel.
The light is fading, darker it gets, the other things. But so, one.
Okay, if you want to use torches, hold. I think it's L2, and then press triangle.
Oh, Oh, is that what I bought the torches for?
Yes, because if the light gets low, bad things. So before entering a room, you should get the light up, not to full, but close to. By the way, skeletons can't bleed, but they can blight.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
As in, like, a status effect. A damage over time thing.
Basically, just but I fight differently.
So if you're gonna use the Plague Doctor, you should blight the lady in the back. Or blight the skeletons and bleed the lady in the back with the Highwayman.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I don't have blight. I have noxious. Oh wait, is that what blight is?
Yes,
Noxious
it says it, if you look at the actual item or the attack, it says blight.
Because he's too far back.
Oh, then use it on the skeleton.
Oh, use the flake
Yeah, some characters will focus on bleed. They'll do a bunch of bleed moves, and some of them will do a bunch of blight. So you don't want to bring someone who bleeds to the ruins, because you can't bleed anybody here, because it's all skeletons.
Death by inches.
Jesus, this man is so close to dying.
Another one falls.
He'll be dead next turn. The blight will give him.
Trifling victory, but a victory
Oh.
nonetheless.
Well, I said that as you murdered him, didn't I? Lag. So,
Should I
use
the torch
torches
now?
before you go in there. Yeah. No. Well,
Just-
you opened
just
the
use
door
one,
already.
or
Yeah, I mean, don't, because you have a limited supply, so, don't burn through them all.
oh,
Why the hell? Did you just back up into... You freaking retarded.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
So before you entered this room, I would use a few torches. Okay, well, you used one.
what?
I'm lagging behind. I was trying to tell you.
No,
one
you're
time.
saying like don't like fill it up, otherwise I didn't.
Don't fill it the whole way, but you should get it above half. That's my general rule before entering a room, because we're in battles. I'm also going to teach you something here. So you generally, there's some enemies that will do stress damage more than, and some of them will, like that chick in the back. She does a lot of stress damage, so I tend to target them first, so that your characters don't have a heart attack. Because stress is a lot harder to heal than health, unless you dodge stuff.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ooh, crit.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Imagine dying to a stun attack. That does 1 fucking damage. So on this chest, use a key. Damn it.
What?
The chest you just opened.
Yeah, what about it?
So what you would do is you press triangle and you use one of those keys you have in your inventory, and it would give you better rewards.
Oh. Oh.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
How do I check
Oh,
how many
yeah.
items I have left or something?
Go press down on the D-pad. And it shows you your inventory.
I have one torch left. Oh boy.
Just save it sparingly. Don't retreat or anything. Just... Maybe you'll find some on the... Hope you're scouting. Good. I would go right.
If only treasure could
Oh,
staunch
good, you
the
did go
flow
right.
of
Oh.
otherworldly corruption.
she fucking stole. Did she take everything?
No, I guess it was like, maybe like there was money there or something and that's all she took.
Yeah, no, but if it was Reynold, the fucking Crusader little bastard, he would have just taken the entire crate.
Is there a way I can have any of my heroes use their abilities like for like a fight or something or no?
You can't use them out of fight, no.
Yeah.
You're almost done with the mission, though. You just need to go down. You have one battle left after you get to that room. Yeah, maybe you should have brought more. Okay, do you see the little dude with the cup in his hands? Kill him. Murder that little bastard.
Oh,
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Oh, you got you got a bad check. Okay, so use the plague grenades on that fucking with that doctor and plague everything in the back, and just keep doing it over and over again. Because plague, it'll stack higher, so it'll go from 4 damage to 8 damage every time you keep applying it, and just keep going up and up.
well, he's marked. I don't know.
So if someone's marked, they're more likely to be hit by enemies. You could stun the shield dude. Nope, you missed, fucker.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. A decisive pummeling.
So now your character is way out of fucking place, so you're gonna have to spend a turn or two moving the knight up.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, there's no chest there, I just saw. So, you can use a key on that before you leave. You can probably get something good out of
These
it.
nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings. The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey
So now you need to
calls the
send
faithful.
Reynold to the fucking Abbey or something. Because he's batshit insane. He'll only pray. It's his quirk. So you have to set him onto that.
So I have to wait for this or something?
No, you can't. No, you have to do another mission. But there's probably more people on the stagecoach, so he'll be done by the time you get back from your next quest.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
What about my character's health? Is that still gonna be low
Oh, yeah,
into the next thing?
No. Their health is at full. Boy, you grab the jester because you're gonna want a jester.
I don't see why.
The jester is a lot stronger than you now.
There's no stronger than what?
So how a jester works is you slowly start buffing them, like with every attack buffs one certain attack they can do every battle, and it would basically melt a fucking boss.
So dog dude in the front, jester in the middle, play darker behind him,
dog-
and in the back.
Dog dude is a backline, but thing is he does bleed, and you're in skeleton land, so I would just take Dismas again. Yeah, Dismas should be able to take it. He's fine. So this time bring more torches. You need more food than that. You need a lot more food than that. Because hunger checks take 4 food, then I'd say like 12 should be fine.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place
I
to
hate how much
begin
fucking
than
lag
the
there's
seat
on this thing.
of our
'Cause I just
noble
saw I said 12 and you just left as I said it.
Right off the fucking back, I hit by a
Glorious
trap.
is the trap maker's art, his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Mm. I hope the Jester has the right stuff on. Oh, my battery's dying. Hold on.
Be gone, fiend. Another abomination. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
You need to move closer to the statue thing if you want to do anything to it. There you go.
God damn it. I don't know what I just did.
Give you. Yeah, if you see books and shit, usually they either give you a good quirk or they just do bad things to you, so I just leave them alone.
Back to the pit.
Don't use finale.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So the way it works is, if you look at the rest of the Jester's ability, at the bottom they'll all say they do something to buff finale. So like if you have a particularly big enemy, you want to use your other abilities until finales get buffed to your heart's content. So it does like 1,000 damage.
So don't use that until like the very end, basically.
Yeah. But the thing is, you don't have any of the skills that really help you. Like, you don't have any, that Jester specifically doesn't have any attack skills, but you can get them when you unlock the fucking barracks or whatever it's called. I don't know, your character, you can get different skills for your characters. You just don't have that building yet. You can upgrade them, and you can upgrade their armor and their weapons and shit. That's what I do to books. So, I would get the Jester into the second position, or the third or second position on your team, so that he can use his actual attacks and stuff like that. But he can buff, he can get rid of people's stress, and everything he does that isn't finale buffs finale.
Unforgiving.
I don't personally use gestures that often, but they're good if you
Mortality
can use them.
clarified in a single strike. The blood quickens. A decisive pummeling. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. A death by inches. Precision and power.
So after the fight's over and you get your chest and shit, you can move the characters around in your party, so they'll be in position for the next fight.
A faint hope blossoms.
Should I even take the sculpture bust thing?
So you should take busts over crests, but I mean if you can take both of them, take both of them. Because crests, you get a lot of crests and they're worth very little. Portraits are worth the most, I think.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
So just grab as much of it as you can. Because I think you can hold everything.
Not the painting.
You can't. The painting, what's in your inventory?
Medicinal herbs, anti-venom, torches, shovels, goes in key.
Get rid of the herbs. You won't need the herbs. You started with the herbs because Plague Doctor passive.
So how do I do the thing where I can move their position?
So go, press bumpers to change the characters, to change what character you selected, and press X, and you can move them around. So, I think you need to have it as Vestal, Doctor, Jester, then Highwayman. I think that should be good. That's just money, so. You can move the map too if you need to.
How do I do
I
that?
think you hold R2, then it should give you some options. That would, yeah, there you go, that's much better.
inspiration, and improvement. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Grievous
Oh, shit.
injury.
What?
Hit me with a crit for 7.
No. Yeah, sometimes RNG will cut you in this game.
A moment of clarity. in
Let's
the
see
eye
what
of
the
the
Vestal
storm.
gets. It is... Ooh, good.
Oh, he'll bleeding.
One of the plague... Well, I don't think
Oh,
the
there we
plague
go.
doctor has it, but... You can either use items or some characters just have the ability to cure bleeding.
I just used a bandage.
Yeah. Yeah, right now your characters don't have the greatest abilities on them, because they just started with random ones, so...
Slowly,
So,
gently.
Cuckman is
This
dead
how a life is taken.
by his next turn. Those two, everyone on that team is dead.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, so the way Blight and Bleed works is the more you proc it on a person, the higher damage the Blight or the Bleed will do. So if you were to just toss a bunch of plague grenades, he would take like 50 damage. Like, but it'd take a while to get there. 50 damage per turn. And that's good against enemies who have like armor and shit, so they take a lot less damage because it ignores that flaw. Also, you need a torch.
Okay, so I
There you go.
A singular strike.
So, I would, yeah, just stack plague grenades on those two in the back, and they should die pretty quick. Because those are honestly the most problematic characters in that line. It's funny stress.
Shit, quit fucking
Is he missing?
up. No, he just did low. Every time I healed him, they came back. Back to Baron Heavy. So I'm like, fuck!
Yeah, just with the Vestal, use the single target heal on somebody who's low. Thing is, Vestal has a damage dealing ability that heals her. It's just you need to buy it and put it on that Vestal. Because you have only one of the abilities on your Vestal is bad, and it's the fourth one.
A devastating blow.
I say bad, but it's actually no, it's it's fucking terrible. I wouldn't
Seize
even use
this
it.
momentum. Push on to the task's end.
You could stack the torches now. There's a stack of torches can hold 8. Save you a slot.
complete 100% of rooms. Oh boy. Not gonna go all that way back.
100% of room battles, so there's one more fight in that room. In that last room.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna go all the way back.
Yep. It's always fun. You should be able to. You should be fine. Well, that is if you stop walking back into the same room.
It's fucking weird, cause like, I get what it's doing, is like, you're going backwards, it's pretty much gonna be the same thing, but still,
What
like,
does Dismas have like amnesia or some shit? Does he not remember walking into that room?
No, it's like, it's kinda like, it's like the whole backwards, but like, not backwards thing. Like, the room still looks the exact same, but you're going in the opposite direction like that. That's what I'm getting caught on.
Just always walk right. You'll always be walking right. So, you never walk left.
Well, I just went in the wrong place again.
Fucking man, I didn't know the fucking insomnia. What's it? What does Biden have? What is it?
What do you mean, Joe Biden? I don't know.
Yeah, what is it?
Pedophilia?
Pedophilia. Man, I didn't know you could get that pedophilia quirk in this game.
Every time there's like a skeleton that looks like a kid, they just
Oh, 2 maps back to back. Ooh, okay, so there's a statue there. Please tell me you didn't use it immediately.
it was good.
Well, yeah, but you can. I think you can use holy water on it, and it would make it better. If you read the descriptions to some of the stuff, you can tell it probably wants one of those items. Some of them are confusing, but not most. Plague grenade those bastards in the back, because they'll snipe your team to death. You just keep doing it until they die. Or until they're blighting so much that it will kill them.
I like how the Jester appears with like 100% success rate at dodging shit.
Yeah, no, fucking jesters are like that. Just look at him. I think you have a buff on your Jester. So Jester's... I guess Jester is more like a third line hero, but you have Plague Doctor competing for that, and you're just with the Plague Doctor at it.
Another one falls.
You're gonna finale the little skeleton dude? Is that the plan?
Well, what else was I gonna do? Like,
Well,
you
you
fight in the dungeon.
If you finale him, fucking, he's just gonna die. He's just gonna explode. Because I've seen people play missions where they one-shot the boss because all they do is buff finale to the point where it melts people.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, because you can get it up to 100% crit, and then damage up, damage up, damage
All
up.
my whole. We reclaim what is ours.
Lurker.
Like,
Fear of beasts.
I read that as fear of breasts. I was like, what the fuck? That's when I started laughing.
She has paid dearly for her freedom.
So the Plague Doctor is a female.
That deserves better.
Plague Doctor is a
than
woman.
this place.
Wait, what?
Oh, you got a character.
Shifting, swaying. She
Yeah,
mesmerizes
you just get her for
prey
free
for
because
a final strike.
the whatever that. Well, I forgot what that. Shield Breaker is like a DLC character, so you just get her for free. She's good. I like her. She moves around a lot because a lot of her
Make
attacks
no
move her
mistake,
one forward or one
We
back.
will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
As I said, that you're looking at the attacks. Then Do you want help choosing what you want to get, or are you good?
I mean, I'm good for now. I mean, unless there's something you want me to get.
First off, okay, go to your Vestal.
Like 20 minutes ago, Randy said he got home and that he was gonna shower and get on. Have you got a notification yet or no?
I have not.
Okay, how much? Oh, dude, 14 minutes until the egg hatches. You wanna hop back on?
Well, hold on. Let's get this fucking done, because your shit is rank.
Okay. Well,
you have no idea. Your shit's rank.
Okay. Help.
Okay.
Help me out here. Go back in the guild thing?
Yeah, go back to guild, get judgment for the Vestal, and get rid of that fucking illumination or whatever it is. That's rat ass. It is. It does. Illumination does. Yeah, judgment. It gives her health when she hits something.
Okay.
It does actually good damage.
You said get rid of dazzling light or whatever.
Yeah. No. Keep the stun. Keep the stun.
Wait, which one was it? The illumination.
Dazzling light is the sun. It's the stun.
Which one were you telling me to get rid of?
The bottom one, illumination.
How do I take it off?
You have to go into the character and just select it.
Alright, thank you for anybody else.
Highwayman definitely needs one, so is the Crusader.
Wait, what?
The Highwayman needs... Let me look at his shit again. You're gonna want point blank shot, and you're gonna definitely want duelist advance.
Okay, so you said pistol shot and duelist advance?
Point blank shot, but yes.
Oh.
Because that does bunky damage. So for the Crusader, little asshole, get rid of... I forgot which one it was. Whatever the one that said that guards people, change that out with...
Oh, Bulwark of Faith.
Yeah, change that shit out with...
Battle heal.
Whatever the bottom one is.
Cry.
Whatever, I think either the Battle Heal or the Inspiring Cry. Your choice.
One's heal, but one's torch and less stress. I'll go for Inspiring Cry.
Yeah. Okay, last one. Well, last one.
Oh, there's Randy. I'll add. Wait, get what for Plague Doctor?
Need to get the one that removes bleeds and shit from people, bleeds and blights, and then
Battlefield Medicine. Alright, anything else?
The
and Baldering Vapors or emboldening.
Yeah, because that just makes people bunker strong. It's drugs.
Okay, and how do I equip them?
So you go scroll over to the character and press square, and then you can, and then you'll figure it out.
You know where, clap your hands. What the fuck, bro?
What the hell?
Combat skills. Yeah.
So how do I?
You can only have 4 equipped at a time. So get rid of, keep the plague one, the blight ones, and get rid of the other 2.
Okay. That's the Plague Doctor, and I got her, and you said get rid of her illumination and replace that with judgment. And for Dismas. Which ones did you want me to get rid of for Dismas? I know you want
get rid of the 3rd and the 4th one, from left to right.
So get rid of Grape Shot and tracking.
For the far rightmost one.
What do you
Essentially,
mean,
what I'm doing.
Like take out the blade and put in Grape Shot.
No, take out Grape Shot and put in the blade.
Grape Shot is.
Actually, okay, you're perfect. That's perfect.
I was like, what the fuck?
You seem to not know what you're talking about, Blake.
No, it's I'm have to watch his thing through a stream, Randy. It's
Okay,
lagging.
and?
I have Cali-Fi for whatever reason.
Yeah, so I can't look at it through SharePlay.
Are you ready to hop over then?
Yeah, we will talk about Jester later.